Breakfast on Midlands 183 with thanks to Tullamore Credit Union's current account, tullamorecu.ie. Your Bad Dad Gags with Find Local Jobs. Proclaim your weekend and find your perfect work-life balance at findlocaljobs.ie.
Here we go. Are you ready for this?
Such a long week. Let's do it.
Are you ready? Yes. Big hello to Sean and Dangan who got in touch. Good morning to you, Sean.
Right,
Sean
Sean
has a joke for us. Hope you're well, Sean. Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to hit this button again because it's part of my job to hit a button.
Go
right?
on,
Let's
hit
see
it.
if I can do it again.
What do you call a man with no nose and no body?
Oh.
Well, what you call a man with no nose, no body, David?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Yes.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Love it.
Love that.
Well done,
Well done,
Johnny.
Sean.
That is brilliant. Good morning as well to Oisín. Oisín's 8 years of age.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oisín says 5 ants went into an apartment.
Yes.
5 more ants joined them.
Okay.
Now they are
10 ants.
10 ants. Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Oisín,
Excellent.
classic Bad Dad.
Love that. Love that.
Johnny got in touch. He said, lads, I bought myself a camouflage jacket. I'm going to return it though. Just can't see myself wearing it.
Hey. Very good.
I love that. Yeah, if somebody's wearing like fatigues or anything like that. Sorry, who said that? Who said that? I can't help it. It's just, it has to be done.
Do you remember in the 90s, like
They were everywhere.
the early noughties?
Yeah.
Cargo pants, but camo cargo pants. I had so many of those. God, I looked terrible.
You must have got a discount in that camping store you worked in.
Indeed. Moving swiftly on.
Dave said, little girl asked her granddad if he can make a noise like a frog.
Yeah.
Granddad said, of course I can. Why do you ask? Because the girl said, because Daddy said, when you croak, we're all going to Disneyland.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That is a classic
That is
dad joke.
excellent.
Yeah.
Daddy's in trouble.
Martin said, I asked the doc, what weight do I need to be to return to my peak fitness?
Yeah.
She asked, what was my weight at peak fitness? I said, 7 pounds, 6 ounces.
Oh, I think we could say that for most of us.
Oh, yeah. Christy says, what do snakes do after they fight?
Oddly enough, I don't know.
They hiss and make up.
They hiss and make up.
They hiss and make up.
They
I
do
know, that
indeed.
was all right.
Yeah, it
No,
was all right.
come on.
I liked it.
Hey,
Hey,
David, mind it, will you?
what's that doing in there?
Stacey said, good morning, Stacey. She said, people always name their children after expensive things like Mercedes, Chardonnay, etc.
yeah,
Next year, they'll be calling the kids petrol, diesel, kerosene.
Bread. Oh, dear.
Andy said, I seen a lad putting €10 worth of petrol into his car at pump 1. I said, you won't go far with that. He says, I'm just going to pump 2.
I filled up the tank yesterday and God almighty.
Oh, God almighty is right.
But I just figured it's probably going to be worse next week. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You'll be
God.
hoping for that price next week. Well, Duncan's happy out.
Yeah.
Duncan said, I got a full tank of petrol for €60.
Right.
Now, granted, it was for my lawnmower. But I'm trying to be positive. Good morning to Jamie, who said, I pulled a nose here this morning to see if it hurt.
Okay.
Judging by the screams of the guy in the bus next to me, it does. Oh, that's brilliant. Right, let's give you one more from Sharon.
All right, Sharon.
Morning, Sharon. She said, I fell asleep with my phone under my pillow last night.
Yeah.
When I woke, there was a fiver under my pillow and the phone was gone.
Okay.
Damn you, Bluetooth fairy.
Bluetooth fairy. What a way to send us into the weekend.
Bluetooth fairy. That is brilliant, Sharon. That's one of my favourite jokes. I
It's
love
not
it.
that good.
It is brilliant. Get out of here, you.
Okay.
No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. Big happy Mother's Day. I hope all the mammies and all the nannies all across the Midlands had a brilliant day yesterday for Mother's Day. Well deserved. Hope you were all pampered and spoilt rotten. So yesterday I decided that the kids can help me make breakfast. I'm going to do big breakfast for Mammy, I said, right? So we'll do the sausages, the rashers, we'll do the hash browns, we'll have eggs, we'll have beans, the full whack, with a big pot of tea, toast, the full whack. We'll spoil Mammy. And I bought all the ingredients yesterday, and actually on Saturday, and wandered around. I said to my young lad, I said, will you get me out the sausages? Yep. Will you get me out the rashers? And he goes, there's no rashers. I said, there is I bought rashers. They're in there somewhere. No, I said, really? Opened the fridge, had a look, nothing. Hardly chewed them in the freezer or something, did I? Had a look in the freezer, nothing. Oh God, there's a packet of rashers knocking around somewhere. They could be in the car or anything. They'll stink. So I said, right, forget about it. I'll find them later on. Right. So I threw the breakfast together anyways, and I got the sausages, the eggs and the beans and the hash browns and the full whack. And I said to them, right, go up, wake up Mammy and tell her Happy Mother's Day and tell her brekkie is ready on the tables. Come down and open your prezzies. And all I could hear upstairs was, Happy Mother's Day, Daddy lost the rashers. Breakfast with Peter Dunn on Midlands 103. Weekday mornings from 6:30am. These are the highlights. Jonas Brothers, Midlands 103. 20 past 8 is your time. Good morning. So, Oasis fans, you might want to clear your schedule. I mean, properly clear it, because the brand new documentary following the reunion of Oasis for their Live 25 tour is currently clocking in at nearly 4 hours long. Yep, 4 hours. It's been produced by Stephen Knight, and he says it's phenomenal, but he admits they will have to trim it down a little bit before the release, because that's less a film, that's more a part-time job to be watching it. Meanwhile, speaking of Stephen Knight, Cillian Murphy reckons there's a surprising link between Peaky Blinders boss Tommy Shelby and rock legend Ozzy Osbourne. Did you ever notice that, the link between the two? Thought the only link was Birmingham, but however, let's read on. He says the two share a lot of similarities, which is quite the image when you think about it. But he's been chatting about the show's iconic soundtrack too, featuring the likes of Leonard Cohen and David Bowie as well on the soundtrack. Not a bad old one to have.
We have Black Sabbath in the show, that tune War Pigs, and we lost poor old Ozzy Osbourne. It's just a phenomenal, blistering piece of music. I think you could draw some line between Tommy Shelby and Ozzy Osbourne if you so wished. Kind of rebels, both of them.
Ah, never realised that before, however. Miley Cyrus has been getting very emotional. She's revisiting Hannah Montana for a 20th anniversary special. So she shot to fame playing a regular teenager living a secret double life as a global pop star. It's in a new trailer and she's back in character, back on set as well. So there you go. Safe to say a lot of people are not ready for how old it makes them feel. However, never forget, let's go back to the 90s. Speaking of feeling old, it's Take That. Get this show in full Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands 103. Stereophonics, Midlands 103. So last week we teamed up with Tullamore Credit Union and we're celebrating Seachtain and gaeilge, and we wanted to hear from boys and girls in schools from all across the Midlands, giving us some cúpla focal and cheering how they're celebrating the Irish language, you know. And a big thanks to everybody who got involved. You were absolutely amazing. We're all blown away by the talent and the amount of people speaking Irish. It was amazing. But I did promise that whoever wins, I'd personally deliver the prize to the classroom. That's exactly what I did last Friday. Right, we're here in Ballinamere National School and we're about to surprise some boys and girls and tell them that they've won an amazing prize to go to Elevate in Athlone. All of them, the whole class, and it's because they did amazing at Seachtain and gaeilge. We're going to surprise them. They don't have a clue this is happening. Come on, let's go. Do you gwitch cocked in, huh? Couldn't it talk too? Ah, Buckle, Mott, Colleen, Mott. Magnificent. How are you doing today? Are you well? That is brilliant. Well done. Bula bus cocked in, huh? Absolutely fantastic. Well done. Ain't scale of gut? No? No? Right, okay. Well, guys, you know what? We got a video from you during the week and it was absolutely amazing. We were blown away by it. We will rock you, os gaeilge. That is incredible. So, we're here to tell you today, okay, guys, ye, Ranga Carr, here in Ballinamere National School, have won the second prize. So we got some goodie bags over here for you, okay? I'm only messing. You won the big prize. You're all going to Elevate in Athlone. Well done, everybody. Absolutely brilliant. We were blown away. Oh, and we have goodie bags as well, by the way, for you all to take home today. How's that? Guy, who wants to tell me about who came up with that idea? Moonshore. And Daniel. Brilliant. Daniel, how did you come up with this idea?
Well, I love We Will Rock You. It's like the best song in the world.
And who was playing the cajon? Who was playing the drum? Oh, that was you as well, Daniel.
Yeah.
It sounded absolutely brilliant. And everybody playing the tin whistle as well. Will we get a rendition of it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Big Bula Bus, everybody. That is super. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoy your prize. You have loads of fun. And just do me one favour. Will you let me know how you get on? I'd love to hear about how much fun you had at Elevate and Athlone. And of course, there's a prize for Moonshore as well, isn't there? Moonshore gets to go to the Silver Tassie Hotel in Letterkenny for 2 nights, bed and breakfast, and 1 evening meal.
I did know this, guys. I didn't tell you there was a prize for the teacher as well.
Well, Moonshore, you deserve it.
Thank you very much.
You work really, really hard. Can we give a big, big thanks as well to Tullamore Credit Union? Because without Tullamore Credit Union, this wouldn't be possible. And guys, keep practicing your Irish, keep speaking Irish. Guys, again, well done and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. Breakfast with Peter Dunn on Midlands 103. Weekday mornings from 6:30 a.m. These are the highlights. Sabrina Carpenter, Midlands 103. Good morning, Peter with you. Good morning to Phil, who wants to wish everybody at the station a happy St. Patrick's Day. Right back at you, Phil. Have a great day today. And Renee got in touch. She said, good morning, Peter, Midlands 103. I want to say a very big thank you for our wonderful prize of Mother's Day afternoon tea at Kennedy Castle. We had a fantastic day, great service and excellent food. I'm delighted to hear that, Renee. I love when anybody who wins a prize gets back to let me know how they got on. I absolutely love that. Delighted you enjoyed yesterday. You got to spoil your mammy. That's right. Your mammy was queen of the castle. Isn't that right, Renee? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed. And look, if you enjoyed that, then you know what? I think we'll team up with Kennedy Castle and put together a competition for next week. How's that? Right, let's do it. Leave it with me. In the meantime, if you have a look over your fence at the weekend and you see your neighbour waddling across the garden, don't worry about it. It's fine. They haven't completely lost the plot. They're just trying to grow grass. Garden experts are now advising people to walk across newly seeded lawns like a penguin. Apparently the secret to a lush green lawn is doing a little penguin shuffle across it. So the idea is it gently compacts the soil and helps the grass seeds settle in properly. So, you know, your lawn might be looking worse for wear after winter, like me own. And after all the rain, the cold, the mud. March is actually a great time to plant fresh grass seeds. So all you have to do, just scatter the seeds and then waddle across the lawn like you're in a David Attenborough documentary. To be fair, it's probably the only gardening tip where looking ridiculous is actually part of the process. So there you go. That's the new advice we're getting about our lawn. So if you spot someone across the Midlands doing the penguin walk across their garden this weekend or so, they're not mad. They're just trying to grow a better lawn. No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30 a.m. to 9 on midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. Right, Adam C is in the building with us this morning. Good morning, Adam.
Morning, Peter. Thanks for having me, man.
Adam, do you remember last week we tuned into our local community radio station?
My favourite station on the planet right now.
I'm telling you, we shouldn't do this. We shouldn't promote other radio stations, but people absolutely loved it and they want to hear more.
Yeah.
And they're finding it difficult to tune in.
Naturally, you actually can't find it. It is an FM, and yet it's somehow not a frequency you can find.
No, it's a secret frequency. You need to be within 3 miles of the community hall in order to get it. But we can pick it up here. So will we tune it in and see what the breakfast show is up to?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Music playing there from Bonse. Bonse, is that her name? Is it Bonse?
Yeah, something like that now, yeah.
She's not too far from here now.
Oh, is she? She's hardly Margaret's young one, is she?
That's who it is. She's the image of her. She's married to your man. What you call him? Jason Z or something like that.
Yeah. Anybody who's spelling their name with a letter is awful strange to me now.
It's for tax reasons. Revenue is after him. That's why he had to change his second name. Right, folks, it's that time again. your Ballyhooley FM community notice. All the news you didn't know you needed coming live to you from the studio.
Ballyhooley here.
Pat O'Rourke plant hire. Don't forget, if you need a hole, he'll dig it. If you already have a hole, well, he'll make it bigger. You know what I mean? That's Pat's new company called Getting Diggy With It. You know, Tommy O'Rourke, his brother. Two boys fell out, started different companies. Tommy started a company, No Diggity. Big fans of hip hop from the 90s, the two boys, you know.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Don't forget as well, we've got a Zumba class starting on Thursday in the hall. Just be careful now, only sign up if you can keep up with Carmel from the post office. Oh, we had to warn her. Carmel, now, you're not insured. You know, if you hurt yourself, that's on you, Carmel.
You have to have that conversation.
Ballyhooley under 8 versus Ballyannis. The match has been rescheduled due to an outbreak of laziness amongst the boys. We'll need a few more weeks of training before the big match.
This is the third training now in a row, unfortunately, for the Ballyhooley team.
It's an absolute disgrace. We kept it short last time, 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours, that's all it was. We said we'll keep it easy, we'll keep it short, we'll keep it tight.
Later.
And finally, Billy Toomey is running classes in Tai Chi and Gong Ki. He's also doing classes in One Ki and Dun Ki. That's every Tuesday morning, 11 a.m. the parish hall. You can pop down to Billy. We used to call him Come To Me, because he used to do the karate. He'd be outside the pub, he'd going, come to me, come on, come to me. He'd be drop-kicking lads.
That's
halfway across the car park.
They'd be waking up in another county.
One of them woke up one day and he couldn't remember his address. Do you know what he had to do?
What did he do?
I had to get Billy down to kick him again. Just so he'll remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like a bad television.
In fairness to him, he's a great man now. If you have a dodgy chi, he'll sort you out.
He'll sort you now. I know Kevin there from up the road. He woke up with a fierce dodgy chi one day. He didn't know what was going on with him. And sure, he was looking at his horoscope and everything. And sure Billy came into him then and said, I'll fix your chi there for you now.
Oh yeah. If your aura isn't pura.
Just from looking at you. They say he can see it from across an entire field.
He'd just smell it.
He'd just run at you.
He would, yeah. Pop down there to Billy Toomey every Tuesday morning, 11 a.m. Will we play a bit of Mick Flavin?
Love a bit of Mick Flavin.
Let's stick on a bit of Mick Flavin. This is... this is The Prodigy. Okay. Maybe a bit of Mick Flavin after this now. What do you think?
Sure.
You're tuned to Ballyhooley FM with me, Tommy Dooley.
And me, Jimmy Nooney.
On your breakfast show.
You're on Ballyhooley FM.
No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30 a.m. to 9 on Midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose.
Parents, if you thought a toddler years were the toughest, turns out it might not actually be the case. Because a new bit of research suggests that it's grown-up kids living at home that are actually harder work for the mammies than they were when they were toddlers. So ahead of Mother's Day on Sunday, about 2,000 Irish mammies were asked about life with adult children still under the same roof. And the results might sound familiar in a lot of houses this morning. 6 in 10 mums say their grown-up kids don't pull their weight when it comes to the chores. Things like washing up just, mysteriously never get done. Or the washing up fairy, isn't it? Or the laundry fairy that does all the clothes when you just throw them in this basket. It's amazing, isn't it? And about a third say the question that really winds them up is, what's for dinner? Especially when it's coming from someone who's fully capable of making a sandwich themselves, if they're hungry. And one of the biggest bugbears is lights left on in empty rooms. Over half of mums say that drives them mad. I'd say 99% of dads are driven mad by that. Other things that are on the list include leaving the TV left on when nobody's watching it, toilet roll never been replaced, towels abandoned all over the house, and of course the dirty runners dumped at the door. You walk in the front door, it's a funny smell in here, and you look down and you go, ah! Basically, it sounds like a lot of adult kids might still be acting like teenagers. So there you go. If you thought the toddler years were tough, nah. Wait for the adult years.
Breakfast with Peter Dunn on Midlands 103. Weekday mornings from 6:30am. These are the highlights. Nick Kershaw, Midlands 103. A lot of you reacting to our Between You and Me and the Wall story today. It is gas. It's literally gas. Liam in Port Arlington said, Peter, that's not a bass line, that's a gas line. And Michelle in Tullamore said, I guarantee that someone out there said the production on that track is unreal, and they were actually complimenting the fart. David Mullingar said, that's what you call a natural sound engineer. Karen in Athlone said, I need to know who the singer is now because I'll never listen to any 90s song the same way again. And Tommy in Burr said, fair play to him. If the singer was that painful to deal with, he deserved a little surprise in the mix. Nolan Clara says, that's not a remix, it's a re-whiff. And Brian in Tullamore said, Peter, if that song ever gets remastered, someone's going to find it and the truth will come out. You're right, because they get all the breakdown of the individual tracks and the instruments. Brian, you could be onto something. No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. Mexico. The brilliant Monday, Mexico, Midlands 103. 7:20. Good morning to you. Peter with you. Have some goss for you, by the way. So, Barry Keoghan has been linked to one of the biggest roles in film, but he's not sure if he's the right man for the job. With the hunt on for the next James Bond following Daniel Craig stepping away, he says he doesn't think he quite fits the brief to play 007. Instead, he reckons he'd be much better at causing chaos as a villain in the franchise, which, to be fair, you can actually absolutely picture that. 100%. We've seen him in that Batman role as well online, didn't we? Meanwhile, fans of Gilmore Girls may have to wait a little bit longer for a brand new behind-the-scenes book. Actress Laura Graham says the release could shift slightly because of filming commitments. She's co-writing it with the show creator Amy Sherman Palladino, and it promises to give a proper look inside the series that ran through the early 2000s. If you're a fan of that, you're going to love this.
We are the people who can tell the story best of, you know, whatever fans might want to know. And so it just felt like we want to give people something they can hold in their hand and be both a symbol but also the definitive story of the show.
And finally, if you're a fan of Barbie, this might be worth a bit of a road trip. A brand new Barbie exhibition is opening up in Glasgow at the Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and Museum. It's going to feature rare hand-painted first editions of the doll, along with loads of pieces charting Barbie's history through the years. So if you're a fan of Barbie, you may enjoy that. So does that mean that if you're queuing up outside to get into that, technically you're in a barbecue? Get it? Barbecue. What? I thought that was good. No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. That means we blow your mind with some absolutely fantastic facts. Some of these facts will never leave you for the rest of your life, I guarantee you. David.
Yes.
Did you ever hear of acquired savant syndrome?
Acquired savant syndrome, like idiot savant?
I don't know.
Okay.
But this is a syndrome where, where a brain can be injured and it will unlock unusual abilities.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So there's a guy called Derek Amato, and he jumped into a shallow pool back in 2006 and cracked his head off the bottom of it.
Ouch.
And then when he later came through, he realised that he could play complex piano compositions despite having never played a piano in his life.
That's so cool.
How the look he get, cracking his head.
Yeah, that's
off the pool.
Did you ever hear the expression like they're an idiot savant?
No.
So this is like you're an expert in some sort of area of life, but like to all intents and purposes, you're a moron.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like
it's like you've won the lotto, basically.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's jump into a shallow pool, you say.
That's it.
Interesting.
So, scientists think the injury may rewire parts of the brain, releasing hidden abilities.
Well, look, we just need to skip to that part without the injury.
If we could do that, that'd be great.
Researchers, scientists, come on, please.
Come on, Idi Amin,
yes,
the Ugandan dictator, he once gave himself the title of King of Scotland.
He did.
And challenged the Queen to a boxing match.
Of course he did. That's the film.
The film, The Last King of Scotland.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, because all these facts are verified 100%. And I remember thinking, there was a movie called that, and I had a look at it, and I did I win an Oscar?
James McAvoy and Forrest Whitaker.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a great film.
I must watch it. I think I have it at home. On DVD, but it's not open.
What?
Do you remember back in the day when you could get DVDs like 3? You buy 2, you get 1 free.
Oh, yeah.
And you get 2 DVDs, you go, oh, right, let's get 1.
You can get this thing.
Go for that Blood Diamond or something, or, Last King of Scotland, that'll do.
All films based in Africa, apparently.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Bit of a savant yourself.
Thanking you. I'll take that as a compliment. But yeah, he challenged the Queen to a boxing match, and he awarded himself the title of Conqueror of the British Empire.
Madman. Absolute madman. Brutal dictator, by the way.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, wait till you see that film. You'll be shook.
I'm looking forward to it. Did you ever hear of Gary Gygax? Gygax, that sounds familiar to you.
Gygax is some sort of scientific term, I thought. But no, go on.
Well, he was once suspected of sneaking off and having an affair.
Oh.
His wife initially wondered what was he doing, disappearing for hours, and she discovered him. He would spend long nights in basements with friends working on fantasy worlds, maps and rule systems. Do you know what he was doing?
No.
He was inventing Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
While he was inventing that game, she thought he was off having an affair.
I think they'd be better off if he was. No, I take it back. I know I could never get into Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I like a board game. I generally am a bit of a nerd, but that's just too much.
Too nerdy.
There's it's talk about using your imagination.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Winnie the Pooh. What's his real name?
Winifred? No.
His real name is Edward Bear.
Yeah.
So in the opening, Winnie the Pooh, author A.A. Milne explains that the bear's proper name is Edward Bear.
Yes, that
the
rings
nickname Winnie the Pooh comes from Christopher Robin, naming him after a bear at London Zoo.
That's gas.
Now, that's one of those questions where if you are in a pub quiz and that's the tiebreaker, you're going to win.
This is what we're here for.
Remember where you heard that first.
Exactly
Edward Bear is Winnie the Pooh's real name.
Edward Bear.
Let's give you one more. I want to take off my hat or tilt my hat towards Costa Rica.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know why? Costa Rica often runs almost entirely on renewable energy.
No way.
Yep. Costa Rica regularly generates all of its electricity from renewable sources, hydropower, wind, geothermal and solar. Sometimes they've run for months, close to 100% renewable electricity.
Very impressive.
That is amazing. Yeah,
So-
especially when the price of petrol and diesel out there and the price of electricity and everything.
Everything's looking up Costa Rica.
Absolutely. Well done, Costa Rica. Come over here.
Home of Paulo Wanchop.
That's right.
Derby County
Derby
winger.
County's finest, Paulo Wanchop.
What a player.
Yes, brilliant. Renewable energy and Paulo Wanchop. Costa Rica, you're the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you, David. You're welcome. Get this show in full Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands 103. There's a lot of time wasters out there. A lot of time wasters robbing you of hours and you didn't even notice. This according to new research that revealed the things that people say are the biggest time wasters. Honestly, you will recognise some of these straight away. Cold callers are the top of the list. You know the ones, hello, have you a minute? And, no. Self-service checkouts get a mention as well, which are grand until you hear unexpected item in the bagging area. And suddenly you're in a full-blown emotional situation with the machine, you know. And then there's the hand wash only clothes. Oh. And then, your cups that say do not put in the dishwasher. Yeah, they're wasting your time as well. Caffeine-free tea and coffee made the list as well. And automated phone systems. Oh, hello, you're through to such and such. Press 1 for this, press 2 for... And social media's in there as well. You know, people who scroll through Facebook for 2 minutes, ends up being a half an hour, then 5 minutes later, let's check Facebook again. Get this show in full Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands 103. David, there's an awful lot of talk about Jessie Buckley.
There is indeed.
This morning.
Fair play to her.
But Marie just sent in a message. She said, we have our own Hollywood star called David.
Stop.
Ah, that's so nice.
Thank you, Marie.
Thank you, Marie. David's got all red. Right, let's do this.
Yes.
That's between you and me and the wall.
So on Friday, I was about to leave.
Friday the 13th?
Yes, the office. And I seen this email pop up between you, me and the wall. I went, have a quick look at this. Then I went, no, I'm reading this in full. After I seen what this brought up.
Okay.
Hi, Peter. Back in the 90s, I worked as a sound engineer in a very well-known recording studio. It was a great job, long hours, but the chance to work with some very famous artists.
Okay.
One particular singer came in to record an album. At the time, they were absolutely massive. The only problem was they were also the most temperamental, arrogant and difficult person I've ever had the misfortune of working with. Nothing was ever right. We must have mixed one of the tracks 100 times. Turn this up, turn that down, start again, do it again.
That sounds like the worst job ever.
You can imagine, yeah. I like the first take you did 100 takes ago. You know what I mean? You can imagine it. But it went on late into the night and I was completely fed up. So at one point, in a moment of pure frustration, I did something incredibly childish.
Go on.
I grabbed the microphone, pressed record and captured the sound of one of my farts.
Okay.
I then very carefully dropped it into the track at a low volume, blended it in alongside the bass line so it almost sounded like part of the rhythm.
Perfect.
The next morning, we played the mix for him. He listened all the way through, nodded along, then turned around and said, yep, that's the one. He loved it.
Of course he did. Of course. Oh, it's a he. Good.
A he, yeah. He didn't give me the name.
Okay.
Right.
But a 90s man.
Huge in the 90s.
Huge in the 90s.
He went on to say, I obviously said nothing because I quite like having a job. The song ended up on the album. It wasn't released as a single, but the album sold extremely well, which means millions of people have heard that track over the years.
Oh, that's
and
so
none
good.
of them will ever realise that buried within the mix is one of my farts. Please keep me anonymous.
What do you say to that?
I don't know. I'm going to be careful about every song I ever listen to from now on.
Wow.
Just in case something else ends up in the mix.
The bass line packs a real punch.
It really does, yeah.
Brown noise, isn't that what they call it?
Brown noise. A wind instrument, yeah.
That's a guy in the 90s.
Guy in the 90s.
Yeah, I'd love to know what the album is. I'd love to listen to that song.
Yeah, I want to hear the song as well. Don't know what it is. He didn't tell me, but there you go. You could be listening to a song that contains a studio engineer very frustrated late at night.
Chapeau to that studio engineer. A lot of credit to him.
Well, look, there's an awful lot to be said for being nice. Just be nice. It costs nothing.
And you won't end up with fart in your music.
True. Or if you're arrogant, you might end up with the best bass line ever.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Interesting is right. David, keep that between you, me,
and the wall.